think you can get a boy's number or Instagram right now if I choose somebody? Yeah. Yeah? Oh, you're confident. I like that. Right here in the shorts.
That's light. That's light for you.
That's light as fuck. Okay. What's up? Hey.
What happened?
What's your name?
Listo.
Can I get your Instagram?
What?
Just cuz. Just cuz.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, that's light, is it? That's light, is it? Look how goofy she came off. Now, the reason she thinks it's easy is because she gets approached by guys. But the one thing I'd say to the sisters, now, they're choosing you and you're not choosing them. The minute you start choosing them and saying, I like this guy, I want him, I'm going to go and get him, it becomes a whole different ball game. You're just used to attention and, you know, laughing and giggling and whatnot. But you go up to someone cold, fresh, you see how difficult it actually is, especially if they're like, meh, nonchalant, nah, you know. That's why, guys, after time, we get used to that. We get used to rejection. We work on numbers. I'm going to ask 10 girls for their number. I'm going to get 3. You're not interested, you're not interested. Move on. What's for lunch? That's how it goes.
Yo, that's beautiful, man. Father figures are so out of society nowadays, man. That's beautiful. Man. You can see that and this is proof that this is a pandemic. This is proof that this is a huge issue and everybody knows how big of an issue this is.
And a real man will fly you out without expecting to hit. Like, he ain't gonna care about them cheeks. And that man is your father, because it ain't me.
Now, for a second, I was thinking, what has the world done to this guy? And then, you know, it's only your dad. Flying you out for what? Flying you out for what? You know how many times I hear, oh, he should pay for my conversation. Pay for conversation. Conversation's free. You can go to the bus stop and have a conversation with any old woman that doesn't get out much. We don't need to pay for it. Now, I don't know who thinks their conversation's worth that much, but most of the time it's not.
Why is when women can't pay for their children, they can get government assistance, but when men can't pay for it, we go to jail?
That's a good question.
That's not a good question. That's a brilliant question. Let's just think about that for a moment. If a woman can't pay, the government will pay. If we can't pay, it's jail. Jail. It comes down to, you know, no matter how many bad decisions a woman can make in life, there at some level, there's always someone there to grab and support you. As a guy, to all my guys out there, there's nobody there. Nobody cares about your sob story. Your sob story means nothing. The only time a sob story is good is when you've succeeded. That's when it's like, oh, you know, times are rough and here I am now. Nobody cares while you're in it. So if you're in it, get out.
10, but she thrives off the attention of 9 other guys.
She's a 0. Why is that video so long? She's a 0. Done. End of video.
How are men not the issue?
Because men are not complicated or difficult to please. That's women. Men are not sold nor do they buy into these unrealistic and idealistic, fallacious ideas of romantic love, such as soulmates and the one. That's women. Cliches such as happy wife, happy life, and the woman is always right does not exist for men. That's women. A man's feelings aren't conveyed to be the focal point of a relationship, nor is the relationship satisfaction and longevity predicated upon a man's feelings. That's women. Men are not the ones you have to simp and pander to in order to please them. That's women. Men are not the ones who say they want one thing and then end up with the other. That's women. Men are not the ones who struggle to operate within the confinements of reality or hold themselves accountable when things go wrong in the relationship. That's women. Men are not the ones who develop these entitled, spoiled, I'm always right no matter what because my feelings said so attitude. That's women. Men are not the ones who struggle with pettiness, spitefulness, and passive aggressiveness. That's women. Depicted as innocent angels in the media. That's women. Pick the wrong men and then complain that no good men exist. That's women. Unrealistic expectations, unreasonable standards, and shitty selectivity. That's women.
And on that one specifically, I have nothing to add.
So I'm in a relationship now, and that ended like 4 years ago. And the relationship that I'm in now is 2 years, but I don't know if it's going to last.
But you're only 25. The numbers don't seem to match.
Okay. Well, that's true. But like, 19, I had a relationship, and that lasted like, yeah, I thought it was, well, yeah, that's true. It doesn't match. Sorry. I guess I've been telling myself that it's been 4 years, but it's, it's 2 years.
What? How you gonna go on my man's podcast and talk your talk and just be lying? Because you know Kevin don't let nothing go. He never let nothing go. So she's caught out in her own lie with a big face all over the place. Why? Just come and talk the truth.